Abend jetzt erst.
Clockwork damaged. You guys. Use guys. So we need to... You talk to the people.
Hello!
I'm a handsome prince.
I doubt that.
Well, he is. I doubt it.
Can anyone hear us? Let's see. I need USB power. How do you plug in USB things? Here we go. That's my coffee.
Hey dudes, we can see you.
That's good.
Don't know if that's good.
So
And hear us as
that
well.
means technically I can.
Loud and clear. How sweet it is.
Means I can stop this or pause that. Yeah. You can go away. I go to my channel. Why is it not loading? What the? I loaded that over there. Ah,
Face ID.
Regina pulled that out this morning. Damn it. So there's literally no power. I'll fix this. Why don't I? Oh. Where's the live stream? Well, not here. Apparently people can see us, but I don't see the live stream here. Do we understand that?
Perhaps if we go... Yeah, I think because it only showed you the best of videos.
Yeah,
and
but
not
it-
the recent ones.
It should show me the live stream right there. Ah, yeah, my cleaning lady pulled out the USB. That's why it didn't charge.
Her name's Regina.
Yep, that's true. Why do you care? Why do you say that?
No, I just found out. And I like to repeat things in order to remember them.
Wow. My channel, come on. Nope. That used to work. How the crap do I see the live stream? Is it not live? Nope.
That's really strange.
We are live, according to this, but I can't see it.
Let me check.
I'm gonna look for it. CLC episode 11.
And there it is.
And here we are.
Strange, huh? We're gonna set the quality down here. Why is it only 1080p? Shouldn't be 1080p.
Should be 1440, right?
Yep. Thanks, Quentin.
Hi, Quentin.
Okay, let me just check
Crazy
things.
person.
Settings. I don't remember how Wirecast works.
It's been a while.
Kiko says he has 1440p. I don't know if that helps because I have no idea what you're doing right now. But it's a higher number than the one you said.
There are two daughters. One is 14, one is 40. Both are progressive.
How do we see? Yeah, it should be 1440, but my iPad doesn't show that. So what can I do here? Okay, if that says, okay, good, we're good.
Okay. And we wanted to tune it down anyway, so no need for 1440 on the iPad.
Now I just want to make sure that
I know.
it is, you know. So who's here? Got Mr. Merv, Mr. Music Theory, Mr.
Hi, Merv.
Kiko. Are we saying hi to everyone too? Sonya's here.
I'm saying hi to the people I actually know come here regularly. Well, we don't come here regularly, do we?
Yeah, and where are the other people?
I have no idea. Hendrik mumbled something about a daughter.
Okay.
And Carol passed out on the couch again.
Good then. By the way, I want to point out. Does
Point
your
out?
does your point out?
Point
does
out.
your coaster match your shirt?
I didn't even know that this thing was called coaster.
It's a coaster,
Mm-hmm.
and it matches my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It should. Because if you don't have a coaster that matches your shirt, you're pretty damn lame. Just saying. So, people, how many of you here are?
Here.
No, how many of you are from Germany? How many of you are trying to go?
Really, do you want to give it away right now, or don't you want to wait? Build up some expectation and say, stay tuned in order to, I don't know. I mean, I haven't got a YouTube channel. I haven't got 100,000 subscribers.
So what do you have?
A nice life. To start
Okay,
with.
so I'm gonna make a little thing that then gets eingeblendet later.
Oh, yeah. We should switch the screen to the people watching.
To the people watching.
Like this little
The
screen.
counter.
The counter. Sorry.
I think I can do that while you do that.
You know how to do that?
I think so. I don't know if I remember.
It's this one.
Are you explaining it to me or just doing it yourself?
No, wait. Später. Yeah. You have to find it. Video here. you have
Well,
to
we
find
would
that there.
wish.
So let me do a thing for later, apparently. So we're gonna write. Oh, that's stupid. We need a different font, different. Here we
Do
go.
I actually have to type in the whole thing or just
Type in CLC episode 11. That should be good. Is that true? Am I lying? That's correct.
Hi from Montreal. Hi from Serbia.
Maybe we can say that you can win something. This is
Yes, you can win something.
You can win some.
I'm writing that right now.
yeah, and nobody is able to see it for now because we actually want to keep you here. Also, does the email address crazystuff@hp.com, hp42.com still exist, or did you erase it?
It still is a thing.
It still is a thing. So here is my challenge for today.
Be weird.
Come up with a limerick about Henning and his YouTube channel. If you don't know what a limerick is, Google
don't.
it.
I don't know what Limerick is. They could totally just do whatever.
Yeah. And I think, well, you can do whatever you want with your idea. I think one of the three people who are actually going to win stuff will be elected by us because they are the ones who are going to write the best limerick. And the best limerick will win something. If not stuff, then stuff that we bring out, like an album, for example.
You know, I'm not paying any attention to what you're saying.
I
right?
know. And you're also not even faking it.
Yeah, because I just told you that I'm not paying attention. Because I'm trying
I
to
was
do the
aware of that
giveaway
already.
thing. Tell the people what we are doing tonight.
I have no idea actually what we're doing tonight. Probably we're going to go through very, very old hard drives in order to find stuff we worked on 100 years ago.
Oh, damn it, I can't. Oh, fuck. Hank?
You can't
Yeah.
fuck?
No, I'm sorry. You might have to go in and change all the cameras again.
Ooh.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, no. As long as I don't click on a certain thing here, it should be okay. Because as soon as I open the software here, it creates problems. But I have to open the software here to,
Create problems.
drop the...
That thing is definitely not working.
Where is here? ATEM logos. Here we go. Here we go. Giveaway PNG. There we go. Which we now can load later.
Yeah, load it later.
So, good. That's
What's
done.
the chat? And I see only one word: horse hockey.
Okay. Huh?
What?
Horse hockey, which is called polo in the Western world.
Horse hockey. Unless you use the
I'm not
horses
going to
as
work
the
Nantucket
balls.
into that. You can't work Nantucket into me. Oh, wait, that sounds wrong. But you know what I mean.
Nantucket. Is there a Moby Dick fan? Or is it a fan of Moby's dick? We should ask Moby. Why does my heart?
Sorry, guys. Henning is busy chatting with people on Facebook. He
Yeah,
hasn't got time for
so
you right now.
It's called business.
Something we don't know about.
It's called keeping busy. Will you ma try? Will you ma try if you would,
What's your problem, Rafa?
singular?
Why are you writing all this?
Because it wouldn't find anything when writing something else. Oh, there is a message held back for us to check it, and it says "Hello Penis." Do you think we should allow "Hello Penis" in our
No, absolutely
comment
not.
section?
I don't care. You do whatever.
And
you
who
want to do.
says hello to his genitals? Loris, be careful. We have you on a special watch list, whoever you might be.
That's the first limerick, I guess.
It literally can't find a thing. Thinking this is broken.
But since you have 100,000 subs, we don't need it anymore.
We have our first limerick.
Go ahead. Nope, can't find it. I think the software needs
Come
to be
on.
updated.
Do we have to do that every time that somebody posts something with fucking in it?
Oh yeah,
Is that new?
I think it is. They are more.
Because of hate speech.
Of course. But
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah, this doesn't work.
Can't you set your channel to always allow swear words?
But they didn't say anything about sexual words,
Yeah.
like sex speech.
Where is Music Therapy Lass from? Do you know him?
No idea.
Or her? Where are you from, Music Therapy Lass? Because you're about to win something.
Okay.
Oh.
So
We could hold that back. That's proper. Because that's not
Because
an
it's
insult.
got spelling mistakes in it as well. There is the limerick about you. There once was a man named Henning who talks in Le French and is funny. Well, that doesn't really rhyme, but never mind. He reviews Ski for us and is someone we trust. And he wished he had a big... That's what she said.
okay.
It's
What do you mean wished?
It's
There's no wishing.
it's
There's
it goes,
heaven.
it goes in the direction of a handcrafted limerick.
Roses are red. Violet are blue.
Okay, Kiko has no idea what a limerick is. He didn't even bother googling it.
It's short Henning was told you. I'm from California. Now already won the HP 42 guitar, so give it.
Okay, so Music Therapy Laz is out of the game because he's from California. He can't win it. Well, he could win it, but it would be too much of a bother. But thank you very much for the limerick anyway. And he says that he already won one of your signature guitars, so he doesn't want to win anything
Well,
ever again.
it also depends on if they want to go to some trade show in Germany in Leipzig.
You are a PR genius.
Yeah. You know, I mean,
Give it to a deserving German.
There are no.
No.
Maybe we could start like this. Is there anybody from the vicinity of Leipzig? Is it in Leipzig?
yeah.
It's in Leipzig. That's a.
Yeah, Frankie boys in Frankfurt.
But Frankfurt is not even.
We can start with.
Well, maybe a Frankfurt-based person does want to go to Leipzig at some point, but would it be for a?
We'll start with the reason.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it because I'm a fucking PR genius.
We could start with the region of Saxony. Is it in Saxony? Yes, it is. Or
Thank you, Murph. You're getting the point. I just accepted your post because it was really funny. Kiko is in Fulda, so we're getting closer.
ooh, the East Hessian Mafia. Crazy. Crazy with the head speech.
Oh, there's another person accepting stuff. Is that Michiel, probably? Michiel,
Yes.
have you got the power to accept stuff so that I don't have to accept everything? And hi, Michiel, by the way. Merv, actually, the Limerick thing is still on, but I think Henning has got other ideas about who should win this. But I think, Merv, you can still post limericks, and your chances are going to increase tremendously.
My mom's here.
Hallo Hiltrud.
Guten Tag.
Von drüber oder von ganz weit weg?
Von ganz weit weg. She's in Le Egypt, Le Egypt, as they say in Egypt.
Come on. Okay, cool, Michiel. Here is the ground rules. Anything goes apart from racism, homophobia, ball jokes. But fuck words are always a very good thing. And mum jokes, of course, as well. Oh, that music therapy Laszlo guy has a very sad life. Apparently he buys stuff from you all the time, and if he doesn't, he wins stuff from you.
Oh, winning stuff's good.
And he's got a sweater, a very ugly sweater with a lot of faces on it.
Well, that's a really good sweater to have.
Are they still on sale?
I don't think they're still on sale.
Have you got control over this? Or is that in a back room that you don't have any power over? Who sells those shirts?
Oh,
If not you.
Mr. Gugu. I don't sell them.
Oh,
Mr. Gugu
okay.
sells them.
So you gave... Is it your design or is it their design?
It's Michiel's design.
It's Michiel's design.
Yeah,
and
Michiel and I, we did that, yeah.
And you just let them sell
Well,
stuff?
we wanted them to give us sweaters worth $2,000.
I see. Okay.
So they gave us all the sweaters, and for that I said, well, and then you can sell them to fans who were crazy enough to actually order it. We, of course, didn't think that anyone actually would order
You don't have access to the numbers.
No,
Or do
no,
you
no,
know
no,
how many
no.
were produced, how many are being sold right now? How many, apart from that crazy kid Lass from California, who should be in Hungary as far as I can tell, bought it? You don't know how many.
Mr. Gugu has the numbers of what's sold. I don't make any money from that.
That's a very strange Wizard of Oz thing to say. I don't know. Mr. Gugu does that.
What? Because the deal was they can sell however many they want. I don't get any money from it, but I get a whole bunch for all
Under
the
one
YouTubers.
condition, we believe that it's his actual name.
What?
Mr. Gugu.
There probably is. No, I don't think there is a Mr. Google. So
Probably not.
we got to look for the campaign sessions, which are hopefully, well, somewhere.
Yeah, now we're getting into working.
Let's do that.
Shall I switch to super source?
No, let me find the sessions first. Technically, they were somewhere.
We did find it a couple of weeks ago. The new CLC.
That's the new stuff.
That's the new stuff. Well, that's the problem with naming stuff new, that at some point
New music coming soon.
you will have new V1.2.
Now, where was that?
But I think music therapy, you don't have to have a bad conscience now because of buying this shirt. I think you're crazy enough that you will enjoy it anyway.
It's a beautiful shirt too.
Because I think it's an important piece of information. But don't stop buying them if they are still on sale. It's a very cool thing to have. I would never ever wear one of those, but you go ahead. You be special.
Okay, so where's that stuff? Somewhere is a folder with that album.
Wasn't it on the same then?
It is. I think it is a St. Vincent Music Man back there, right?
Yes.
The guitar. Yes, it is.
How do you win shit? You'll know in a bit. Video sessions, HK videos, library. That's not correct. So somewhere here. Let's see. Groundhog Day sample drive. There's a waterfall.
Robert, congratulations! It's your lucky day. You've just won the St. Vincent Music Man guitar.
No, you did not. Shut up. He did not. Don't raffle off my guitars.
It's easy.
Yeah, they're not your guitars to give away.
Dubstep. Jesus, those projects.
So, where the crap is this stuff?
The dubstep version of Alien, I remember that one.
Good version.
It is.
I don't remember anything of that. A dubstep version of it?
Yeah, there is a video on
No, I
YouTube.
Huh?
Check that.
You
Really.
haven't seen the dubstep version of
I
Alien?
don't think I have.
I'm just gonna look for Surrender. It's gotta be somewhere.
Oh, we've got more limericks.
And yes, THR in the background. No, you can't win one of them.
It's getting good. Do you
it?
want to hear a very good limerick about you? Okay.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
It's from Mute That Bozo. There once was a fellow named Paulie, whose penis was never a smallie. His reviews were quite fair, but he couldn't grow hair, and wore glasses just like Buddy Holly. This is really, really good.
It says
I think you've just gotten your first share of your
audio
the sweaters.
SSD, bands in production. It is on 3.
You can click on this actually.
No, but it's also on my audio drive, which technically means.
It's a production.
Oh, it's
On behalf of Henning, thank you very much, Music Therapy.
Absolutely.
I'd love to start with the G spot.
You're gonna be at NAMM, Mr. Therapy Labs. Where you from? LA? Did you say he's from LA?
He said he's from California, that's all we know.
Same thing.
Potato, California.
Potato, California.
Potato, California.
Tomato, grape. Who knows?
Frankie Boy has a, I'd say, German limerick for us. Steht im November noch das Korn, es ist wohl vergessen worden.
Okay, what are we gonna do? Not Your War is a major undertaking.
I think we can go to Super Source now.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do
Now
Super
it's-
Source.
now it's
Let's Super
getting
Source that shit.
Ridiculous / interesting.
There we go.
Oh, that guy's quick.
We got stuff. How about Far Horizon?
We can do Far Horizon. Although Well, let's do Far Horizon. I think musically it's the thing that is very, very far away from what we did up until that point. Let's see, let's try.
Bye, Pooh. That sounds so weird. Hey, Phil. Sorry, I'm distracted. There's shit going on. So... Okay, the good thing is we have chords. I like that. Because I want to make sure that on all the songs we actually have chords.
Yeah.
I literally have no idea what's going to happen if I click this. Before we do anything, I gotta do an instrument channel. I think.
On behalf of the dogs, thanks, Michiel.
Okay, I don't know if Leslie's bringing them. At some point we order food, and then Leslie said she would like to come over. No, I gotta wait. I gotta open a preset, and we're gonna look CLA. Here, that's what I want. CLA SSD5.
What's CLA short for?
Chris Lord Algae.
Okay.
That's his drums, and we're using the. Let's see if that actually works. Why doesn't it? Oh, because we're on. We need to be on. Here we go.
Seconds, minutes.
So we have to find, the things that we have to add. So technically there is an SSD. Oh, it actually did kick and snare. That's good. Which technically means I could send them to... Can I send them to that kick and snare? Let me see. Is that a... Yes. Actually, wait. I think we're good. I think I don't have to do anything. I think that's... Let's see.
Just shoot a video and release it.
Why is this? Here we go. Good. That works. So what I do now is, in case anyone cares, I'm selecting all of this. I'm taking all these kick drums. Start on one, and I'm doubling them for this as well. Well, that worked beautifully on the hand clap. Because apparently it's the one.
Why not?
Yeah, it's
Why
good.
not?
And oh, that didn't work. Look at this.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm working on it. Wait, nope. And now we're taking
just randomly mark and drag around things and hope that it works.
Oh.
Can't you just exchange the samples?
No. I want to double them.
Ah, okay.
It's not looking good, I think.
Yeah, I can do that. Wait a second. That starts on 3 and. That's good.
Tried to get famous music, but ended up as a review geek. But the animals have something to as.
Mavalicious,
what-
why
can-
don't you
can
why don't you stick to songwriting? That's teacher feedback. I really liked the one song you did couple of weeks ago.
So we're gonna go to rim. That's probably not correct. Where'd that go?
It's like this guy next to our jam room,
Yeah.
always practicing when we are.
Which is not very often.
So the last thing we need to pull over.
This guy who practices twice a year.
Well, does he have fun making
Which
music
is not
or
certain
not?
because we are in the
Yeah,
jam
the
room
thing
twice
is,
a
this is
year.
all we can say because we are there twice a year, and every time we are there, he is there. So he either is there every day or twice a year. Judging by the sounds of it, well, twice a year is about it.
No, actually, he's pretty good.
Good. Okay, so technically we have snares and basses and all that. That just makes the snare and the kick a little bit more powerful. That's really all. Which of course means, wait, that technically.
Damn it.
Okay. Hypothetically, that all should be. Doesn't make sense. Okay, we'll remember this. So C1, D1. Because technically, I want that all in the same.
Okay, apparently Mavalicious really wants us to read the poem, so go ahead.
Okay. In a small village in Hesse has a bold man with no Haargesäße.
Holy crap!
He tried to get famous with music, but ended up as review geek.
Review geek.
Review geek. So the animals have something to esse.
I'm working here.
Pretty hard to mix English with Hessian accent.
Hi, Andon. Nice to see you too. Well, nice to read you.
Greetings from the Dominican Republic.
Okay, so that worked. I'm just talking to myself because I'm actually doing work.
Here's a question that I have for you. I, as in, I thought of it. And it's me speaking here. Do you check the phase when doubling samples? I have no idea what that is.
I can't check the phase because I don't have the phase. I don't have it recorded.
He doesn't have the face for it.
Because it's MIDI or what?
Wow. I don't see the sample, but if it sounds good, it sounds good. I mean, we can check it and see if there's any problems, but it's a good point.
In that sense, you do check by listening.
Yeah. If it gets thinner, then it's kind of pointless. She said.
Sorry.
That's why he keeps growing that belly.
SSD rim. And the rim is, oh wait, that's D1. What I'm doing now, in case anyone cares, it didn't make a lot of sense to have two individual drum tracks, because if I'm doing something in one, I'm going to have to go into another drum track and then
redo it and then forget it.
Exactly.
And then, yeah.
So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at E10. I'm actually adding those three things that I want to do in here. E10? What? That doesn't sound right.
It did, and it actually didn't change to E10 the moment you typed it in. It went back to E8.
It's E1. There is no 10, that's why.
Okay.
E1, we're gonna go to SSD, channel 1. So now technically we have, that's technically the same damn thing. Good, then okay, I'm good with that.
A person called RJ Ronquillo asks, what is this computer programming stuff?
RJ, computer programming stuff, what are you talking about?
I think his question is, what the fuck are you doing right now?
I am...
Set up the fucking live drums. Oh no.
I am combining... Okay, let me show you guys. So I am combining... Our main drum sampler is BFD, which is really the thing that I've been working with since 2001 or 2 or 3, since BFD 1 came out. And it's the most realistic one when it comes to all the layers and dynamics. But I really like the kick and snare from the Chris Lord Algae library for modern rock from the Stephen Slate drums. What Stephen Slate does not do is details. It literally sucks with details. It literally sucks for cymbals. All that stuff is... It's okay if you're doing like a modern rock and Nickelbacky kind of, you know, cymbals in the background, all full...
Major levels.
To death. Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm only adding the snare, where is it? Which is actually 2 of them, and the kick from Slate as a flavor to my BFD kit, where I have this very roomy, listen to this. Wait, I need to make sure they can actually hear that. Cubase is going, yeah, good. So here's the kick drum from BFD. Lots of room, but it's not. And then, oops, no. We got this. That's much more modern, heavy rock. And so it actually combines these two to have this sound. And then we have this to actually make it sound much more realistic and roomy. And so the question that someone had rightfully so earlier, do I check the phase? Because it could happen that when they're both hitting at the same time, that they're actually sounding thinner than before.
Because that's how sound waves work, guys. If you don't understand the concept, go to school.
Or ask me. So if we have this, it's a 6/4. This is a stupid song. So that's my Stephen Slate. Is that even loud enough, people? Give me a second. Everything is a little bit smaller here.
I like that Andon is warning RJ about the actual live stream.
What is he telling RJ?
He's saying if this is your first time on one of his recording live streams, be prepared. We're in for a long session.
Well, RJ, Easy Drummer, I haven't worked with Easy Drummer, but for me, there are great things where it comes right out of the box, mixed. There's a preset, it sounds mixed, it's great, and there's even like prefabricated grooves and all that. And if you want a quick, open it, have a stereo out, everything comes out of the thing already done, then I think Easy Drummer is great, and there's like Get Good Drums, and also the Stephen Slate stuff. I personally like to treat programmed drums just like realistic drums. So if you're actually looking at my mixer here, my BFD, look at this, overheads, room, and ambient. All three are literally being treated with their own LA2A, their own, in this case, Neve. Then I've got extra toms. I don't have individual stuff for toms. I'm pulling down the cymbals because literally no one's miking cymbals directly. Or you have overheads. So that means all my cymbals are literally coming through the overheads in the room. I have a kick in, kick out, kick sub. In this case, I'm only using the kick in. Snare top, snare bottom, hi-hat, right. I'm mixing them exactly like you would mix a real kit. So I have full control over everything. So I don't just take I've got an API on the kick drum. I don't just take a stereo out from EasyDrum or whatever. I put a lot of processing power and time into making them what I want them to be. And then they're going to individual groups. So I've got actually I can show you. We'll deal with the phase in a second. I have a group here for drums, which is the whole kit, but doesn't include the kick and the snare. I'm doing parallel compression on that, meaning I mix them in a little bit, but the dry kick and dry snare have their own channels. So this is... So there isn't a lot of bottom at all. That's a lot of the room, that's all the cymbals, that's a little bit of the kick and the snare, but primarily to capture the whole room. Now, that also is using the Ocean Wave plugin from Universal Audio, which is killer. If I turn that off, still cool. And of course, in the BFD, there is a room, and it's all being recorded with room. The thing is, you use the Ocean Wave thing, it gets better. So without the Ocean Wave...
No, room. Room.
It adds the higher harmonics, it adds the high end. Of course, you can do all that, but I mean, I love using that. And then, if you look at my kick channel, that's only the dry kick thing, because I have all the room and the nice thing kind of EQ'd away in the mid and the high range, so the room doesn't trash my mix. And then my snare is also, it's the poing, it's the impulse.
That sounds really terrible.
So it's the impulse from the snare, the impulse from the drums, which is why when people tell me, oh, record the drums in this small room, I'm like, no, you can't. The snare sound that you can get in a small room is that. Mm-hmm. The sound that you get that we know and love is the room sound. So when you put it together, so what I'm going for with the dry stuff is the impulse and the power, but the actual sound, the nice, lively feel comes from all the room stuff. And now if we go ahead and mix in the crystal algae stuff, it should get a tiny bit fatter. Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, but wait, because something. Why doesn't it? Because... No, wait a second. Okay. Because I don't have them in here yet. And we do that like this. Why is there a kick? Oh, so the way you do this is double click this. Technically, no. Here. You fucker.
Michiel used the word Leslie in your limerick. This is all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to get in between the two of you. And the word PP.
Give me a second. I wanna... Here we go. There we go. And I want the snare. So now I'm just doubling that on the... And this one, which is the rims. You can see I'm using more rims in the end. Yeah, rim job jokes, please now. Anyone? Any rim job jokes? Anyone? Bueller. So, now I have I don't actually need this anymore. I've got it all. And that's the cool thing, RJ, if you're still there, in Cubase, where I have this drum editor. So instead of having a, like in Logic, you edit the drums actually in the key editor with lines.
Mm-hmm.
And on the left side, you have the keyboard, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can move things around the way I want them to. So here's my kick, and I can literally move that anywhere I want. I have an input node and an output node. So I can say I'm playing this note on my pad or whatever, but it actually outputs a totally different one. So I can reroute things. I can change the length for each instrument of how long it is shown as a dot.
Holy moly.
Thanks, Robert. You're amazing. Greetings back to Nashville, which is where RJ is. So you have, it shows you everything as a dot, but you can define how long the note is actually is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you had an instrument that would require length. Then you can actually define that for each of those tracks. But the greatest thing is I can define for each instrument, as you can see right here, MIDI channel and output.
I think it has come up during the live streams, but
We've
why
talked
the
about
hell
it, yeah.
is it in German? Why have you got your Cubase set on German?
Because when I work with it, I've always worked with it in German. So
Okay.
I've always, for
So
me, it's
convenience.
easy. I've always just done it. I could switch it to English, but then a lot of things I'd be looking for, I wouldn't be able to find.
But I mean, it would be an
It would take a little bit. I mean, why
chip switch in
But
your
why
head
would I change it?
in order to explain stuff better, because you've got 63 people watching
Or
right now.
they could do what we tried to do a couple of years ago: make them all learn German. In the 40s.
Yeah, because that worked out great.
In the 40s, we were like, hey, everyone, politely, could you please learn German? We went around politely to a couple of countries and asked, do you want to learn some German?
That's what Great Britain did beforehand.
I don't think...
This is why the world.
I don't know,
is
it's kind of something like that. So, okay, moving on, let's do the same thing again, where we show what that sounds like.
Maybe one simple question. Would we be able to do this quality with a real drum set, with me as a drummer,
No.
in those in this house? Because Andon brought up the question, or like the argument, just let the real drummer play because he's
Well,
sitting next behind you.
Well, we'll talk about that in a sec. So I'm going to turn the... let's do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
We're going to turn the SSD off again, and that's just the BFD drum kit. No, it's not. Why? Why is that? What the crap? Why can't I? How can I? Okay, we're gonna do... How do I?
YouTube apparently is okay with the word Heil.
Well, Hail is a...
No, Heil.
I, by the way, completely...
Heil
that's-
means also to cure, so...
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not it's not funny, but I get a lot of, I mean, from very stupid people, oh, you bald Nazi fuck or whatever. I now found out that there's words that you can completely not allow.
Oh, okay.
And if you now try to call me a Nazi, that comment simply just doesn't arrive anywhere. And pedophile.
Yeah.
Try Nazi pedophile, that just doesn't arrive anywhere. So, because some people are idiots, so yeah, that's gone now. So here's only BFD.
Ein Imperativ von heilen.
Genau.
Apparently not.
Aber es ist doch nur in Verbindung, weißt du, der Kontext steht auch. Also,
And now adding the SSD stuff.
now it's...
Ah, no, I'm muted. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. So that's what I'm doing. But let's talk about the real drummer thing. Hank's a great drummer.
Thanks. But that's a lie.
No,
I'm not a studio drummer.
yes, and that's exactly the point.
He wanted to say that. He wanted to start with a compliment and
No,
later on completely crush you.
Studio drummers who can come in the studio and every single time nail the snare,
Yeah.
perfectly
Yeah.
and have that crack and have that amazing smack out of it. You in the beginning when I knew you, you had probably every out of 10 you probably had 2 or 3 that were hard.
Okay.
Okay? And I would say you probably now have 7.
You're talking about snare hits.
Yes.
Okay.
But consistency, dynamically, timing wise, all that, recording something like this on the level that we need it on is extremely difficult. And if we
And what about the room? I mean, you have a great room upstairs. But
have a great-
Is it an ocean way room in that sense?
I can get pretty damn good recordings up there. To get the fatness, I would go and record the whole kit, have it triggered, meaning give me a MIDI version of
Yeah.
the drum and snare hits, which is very easy to do. Cubase can do that easily, and then mix in those crystal algae sounds underneath his performance, which could even it out in terms of the power. And of course, he can compress it and all that stuff. But realistically,
Then you can do.
I actually think feel-wise, having a real drummer on there, having you on there, could benefit. Because we can't actually, there's stuff we simply can't program. But for that kind of music, you can get away with programmed drums. The more important thing for me is being able to work with the band, being able to massage the song. Because you come here with a framework. Now, how would you start in a studio? You would start with the drums. Now, if we start with the drums, they're set in stone, we're working with the song, well,
We needed to have the final song structure.
we need to know exactly what we're doing, which we don't once we start working. Once we start working, we have the framework, and then we talk about it, and do we want halftime here? And every single thing on the drums, in terms of transitions, can make a change. Do you do a little open hi-hat here, and all of a sudden, it works because it goes over the one. Do you have a cymbal or don't you? All these things really matter. So being able to talk about that with the band and create the song. Now, what a big-ass band would do, and RJ, please chime in if you're still around.
I don't think he is.
Would
I
be-
think he chimed out the moment you started talking.
RJ's been in some of the biggest bands out there. What we're doing would be called pre-production.
Yeah.
So we'd be going through everything, working on making sure we know what we want, which means you might be in a studio with less amps, less cool gear, and you're actually recording what you're gonna record later. Then you go in the big-ass studio, and you know the drum part that needs to be recorded. You know the guitar sounds you're going for. Maybe you're even taking some of those original tracks with you. But it would actually be pre-production. So then you can go, you can learn what we
Learn stuff, come back, re-record it.
Yeah.
Just for the ego. And that's a good thing. That
I mean, if he learns the shit and nails it, I think it would benefit from it.
Yeah.
Having a real drummer in a real room would benefit from
You
it.
don't need to humanize and all those stuff because that's
what a human does automatically.
If we get,
Or not
I
automatically.
mean, a big ass band, in a lot of big ass bands, the actual drummer doesn't actually play the stuff in the studio. Just like in a lot of the big ass bands, the guitar players don't play.
Campaign Like Clockwork. Ever heard of them?
For example. Oh my god.
Flippers?
No, shut up.
then I don't
Album's called Amaryllis. The band is. Why can't I? Someone please help me.
Amigos?
know. Am I really?
Shut up.
Shinedown.
Shinedown, thank you.
Yeah.
Shinedown. The first album was completely recorded, all the guitars.
I have no idea who Shinedown is.
You're stupid. It's so damn good. By Tim Pierce. And I just saw. Wait, RJ, if you're still here. RJ, where the fuck are you? RJ actually. I think RJ was the guitar tech on one of the Shinedown sessions.
Oh.
And yeah, the guitar player from Shinedown played on one of the latest albums, but who was sitting next to him? Tim Pierce. Tim Pierce is not part of the band, but he knows how to freaking get the sound. So it is very normal that you get the top LA guys to come in, because it does big production, does a big label putting money down for this shit? Do they want to spend more and more money on studio time? No, they want someone to come in, nail it, go out. Studio time is worth a lot of money, so they hire people. On an album like this, maybe a April Bowl Jr. or on the rock stuff, definitely.
That other kid.
Why can't I think about it now?
What's his nickname?
Shut up!
Ralphie Dominguez? By the way, we found Village by now.
You suck so much. And I can't think of him. One of the rock drummers who played a lot of shit. What about E-drums? That's actually a good question.
Because you did this before with Just Otto.
And I did it, and it doesn't really... I have more control in terms of... Not Gene Simmons, dude. I have more control in terms of dynamics.
It's that rock guy. Plays the drums.
Why can't I think of that session drummer that plays all the rock shit?
And yes, just to answer the question, I have influence on the drums.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
That was another question.
Uh,
But you just have to learn to deal with it. It took a while.
yep.
And I mean, that's obvious. Someone replaces you with a computer, and then you have to somehow,
Welcome to the 21st century, fuckers.
I mean, there is a very good point to say it makes total sense to take this as a pre-production and then go and actually have someone play the real drums. I think it could give it another couple % to be better. Realistically, this is days in a studio.
Yeah.
This is either you or possibly then going and actually having someone to,
which means money.
money, yeah. Then
Was der Manni soll das spielen?
it's days in
Ja, noch
production.
ewig gar nichts mehr gemacht.
Days in production, days in mix. Then the question is, once there's the feel of the real drums on there, do the guitars and all that stuff still match? Or do you then have to re-record that? It might not make a lot of sense. Who's he talking to? Don't be a dick. About who to who?
Josh Freeze.
This is really bugging me. Who is the drummer of? He played so many freaking sessions.
I probably do not know him, so
Any
I will not
Weckel? No.
engage
No, not Weckel.
in this brainstorming activity.
I only know of April Boreal.
Abe.
Studio drummer. It's Le Studio Drummers, not LA.
The 9 best studio session drummers in the world. It was the second one.
Not Vinny
but
Colaiuta. Colaiuta, of course, is a big guy.
If not a Weckel, who?
What the?
No.
Kenny Aronoff. Thank you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
And
Kenny.
he's only number 9.
In Paco is like, thank you, Patrick.
Adonoff is his
Aronoff,
Ukrainian brother.
Kenny Aronoff is the guy who played on so many rock albums. There was a band in the 80s called Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
Like hair metal rock band. Their drummer
Thought that fairy.
freaking sucked. He was horrible. Great live, part of the band, all this, in the studio, all Kenny Aronoff. And many, many, many albums where it was that guy. Point is, recording drums is very difficult. You have to have the right drummer. I do have the room.
Walt Disney's side project. He was the drummer of Cinderella.
I think I have a new nickname. Cinderella drummer.
Hello, guys, focus. So, yes, I think the album could benefit from real drums. Realistically, who's gonna tell? Looking at the project we do, at where it's gonna go, who's gonna tell the difference?
The album could also benefit from Biffy Clyro recording the whole thing.
It could actually benefit from a better guitar player.
Yeah. So I think we're running in circles.
I mean,
it's about philosophy, and it's about ego a little bit, but it's also about not caring too much, because the big thing here, and I'm really, really leaning myself out of the window, the big thing here is the songs.
It is.
And here's the deal about the ego. I have somehow transformed this dealing with the idea of programmed drums into a challenge that I have to learn them afterwards, so I can play them live, which is a lot of fun.
It's
Actually.
insane. I mean, I played with you guys a couple times, and then you're nailing that. You're hitting this. Also, as a drummer, sitting here creating parts that you might not have come up with. So it's our part together, and then you're like, oh my god, this is cool. I wouldn't have thought of this. I want to play this.
Yeah. Precisely.
I mean, when we talk about the guitar parts, if RJ played this stuff,
It would sound better.
I'm not horrible, but fuck, it would sound
Close
better.
to it.
So there's always to be it's something to be said for let's go further. Realistically, how much money do you have to spend on recording the drums?
Right now,
Yeah.
nothing at all.
Okay, then what we have is good.
Simon Phillips, nice. What a hypocrite.
And once with the guy with the live
So
stream
is it
with a band that not many yet have seen. The first hour was frittered, no glamour was glittered. The viewers are starting to daydream. Go home. Okay, talking about
It's a really great comparison.
what?
With Mozart, he didn't play his stuff.
That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Mozart didn't play his own shit. So here, by the way, is what we're gonna do. There's gonna be a new trade show in Germany called Musikpark, which is in Leipzig. The trade show in Frankfurt sucks now. It's literally
And I think it isn't going to happen ever again, is it?
Frankfurt.
Yeah.
No, it's happening. But I mean,
Is that so?
but
I thought they officially closed it down.
no, electric guitar literally is nothing. The electric guitar section is dead and everything is dying. So Leipzig went in and said, look, we're just going to do a new trade show, call it Musikpark, and we're going to make it really cool. New concepts. It's the first time this year. Apparently, some of the big vendors are going to be there. They invited me to come. And so that's going to happen from November 1st to 3rd in Leipzig. So if you want
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
So if you want to go, if you want to hang out with me and carry my camera, I need someone. No.
And don't say I've got plans because, let's face it, if you had plans, you wouldn't be here.
Exactly. So don't lie to us. They offered you guys free tickets. So I got 3 sets of 2 tickets for Leipzig. And here's what's going to happen. During the live stream, whoever lists, let's say during the next hour or 2,
Not all, but the most of.
whoever can list the most song names of this new Campaign Like Clockwork album wins 2 tickets to Musikpark Leipzig. So that's technically right there.
Yeah.
See?
It's terrible, but it's readable.
It's beautiful. Shut up.
Live here in the stream chat.
Yeah, just Google songs on new Campaign Like Clockwork album and see what you will find.
0. You would have had to be part of these live streams for a month now. And remember that I probably can't name many song names.
You know why? Because he doesn't give a shit.
I really don't care.
But I believe in you. I believe Mervelicious has seen 1 stream or 2.
Murph, Kiko, I know if you're in Germany and you want to come to Leipzig, you can win free tickets. I'd say go and bring your girlfriend, but hell no, they don't want to come. So let's hang out, let's walk around, let's do stuff together. So the really nice lady on the phone was like, "Do you need tickets to give away?" I'm like, "Hey, we'll do
Yeah,
this."
actually, Michiel is pointing out a very good thing. It's
What?
terrible. It says win 2 tickets, blah, 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 3 available. This means 3 times 2.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
No. You should have written it differently.
3 sets available.
It doesn't say sets.
3 sets of 2 tickets.
Wait. Gonna go to main here. Oh, that's the main. I'm gonna write Leslie if she wants some food.
She wants some food.
Cause she asked, "Are we gonna order some food?" And I said, "Maybe."
Yeah, we're paying this time.
Oh, really?
Part of our treat for your 100K.
You already got me a book.
Yeah.
They sent me a book. They sent me a book through Amazon.
Yeah, and he got a voucher. He doesn't have to invite us for dinner anymore when we come here to record our album for free.
I got the. Where's my voucher?
It's an oral vulture.
Oh, I like some good oral.
Vulture is also another.
Good oral vulture. Okay, let's actually work. So we
have dinner and then
we
end
now-
the live stream.
Thank you, Michiel, for Michiel. That
so
is
it
stupid.
should be send. Please send. Oh come on,
Michiel, why do
are
you give them that
stupid as
idea?
fuck. Okay, it should have been. But the cool thing is you can't actually copy paste, so it is a typing exercise.
Why can't you copy paste?
I don't think you can.
Or you
I
have
don't
to-
think that
or you
YouTube
have to add a
allows
swear
for copy and paste. So it should have been to crazy stuff at hp42.com.
Murph says he can name the name of the pizza we're ordering. Go, Murph. I want to see that.
Okay, that's another. I think Mo's already in.
They could add a swear word, and then this list is hidden. As long
That's
as
a
it's not
cool idea.
like so.
The real Gons sagt,
Fuck.
well, Gons, come on. Love gun? No, not love gun. Just read that. Ooh, Murph. How does Murph know the pizza we're gonna order? And yes, I'm gonna order pizza sucuk with extra
No, I
cheese.
think he's saying pizzas suck.
No.
And that was just a typo.
Andon's got 3.
And it's got 3.
Well,
And then repeated 3. Well, no, he's got 3, one of which we kicked.
exactly.
Stop posting there. And if you want to post the song list there, then add a swear word so that it has to be checked by us first.
That's a good. Yeah. Say fuck and then the
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did we kick here?
I think it's already finished.
No. We also, I mean, maybe they paid attention. Maybe then they know some older songs because there's gonna be more songs.
Yeah.
If they're clever, they're just gonna. I'm not saying anything. So let's see what we have here, okay? That's cool. No, Andon, no. Those guitars are pretty damn cool. I want to see. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. I think we don't need to do anything there. I want to check the main guitars just to see if I now think we can do better. Because obviously I've gotten better at stuff.
Is that so?
What IRs am I using? In this case, none, I think. When did we record this?
Okay, Kiko is very, 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 very close to winning the thing.
Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Kiko's leading. As far
Actually,
as
Kiko, you missed one of the newer songs.
as far as IRs go, I think this might have been recorded with the Torpedo Studio.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know.
I probably haven't been
I
here.
know that you played it, like the whole thing. There was no one of us involved in that.
I think it might have. I think it might be the Torpedo Studio back then, but what I used, I have no idea. That could be a little bit cleaner, and not in terms of distortion, but it. I want to hear some of the stuff more transparent. It was a complicated part, and I know we recorded a video for that.
I
I
have
don't
no
think-
recollection of that whatsoever.
We recorded that as video. But don't ask me where it is. Yeah.
But not together. I think I was sending you the original version from the jam room.
No, we recorded that so we could play it later. But don't ask me where that is.
It doesn't sound too complicated to me.
That's not looking for anything. It was some kind of cool voicings. That doesn't do anything. Nope. Yeah, and then let's see what these are. No, we're not doing that again, because I can never recreate that. It's probably a try and dig, but that's fine. We're good. It's fine. And then I still have the 385. Yeah, we had that. Do.
Mhm.
Wait, let's see what Leslie's saying. Leslie's saying, yep.
By the way, everybody can read it right now.
Well, they can.
Just so you know.
Who's gonna order? Yeah, I think we did this together and we sat on it for quite a while. That's tapped. Remember that?
No, not at all.
We sat here and we worked out this tapping part.
But only you two.
Maybe we tuned out, but I don't remember either. I do remember this. I believe I'm the one who suggested harmonizing it. I did not suggest that.
That was the part that freaking took
Yeah,
quite a while.
I remember now.
Can't believe I actually played that. What the crap? It actually is timing-wise pretty much there. It's a little bit too dense there. Yeah, these come out more when we mute those others. Those.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it hanging there.
Apparently, yeah. Cool.
The only thing is, doesn't have a bass recorded. Should we record a bass?
I think that Carol can nail it better, to tell you the truth. I think it's going to be 3 minutes the next session with Carol, and we don't worry about the bass until then.
It's not 3 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah, 4, because it's the song length.
No, but he doesn't know the song.
No, but he's going to learn it up until that point.
That's a pretty cool song.
Yeah.
Do you know how it goes?
Yeah. Maybe not all the lyrics, but I might have to rewrite them anyway because I haven't noted them down anyway. Yeah, no matter
Yeah, no matter.
the blow, I'm not letting go. Du-du-dum, ba-du-dum, ba-dum, ba-du-dum. I can sing it to you if you want to.
I'm thinking, does it make sense to do some kind of some kind of rough vocal?
I don't think we need that, to tell you the truth. We didn't need it for the other songs. I think we can focus on details before going.
Yeah.
And when in doubt, I can always just
We're
sing
gonna
it
go
from here.
and just export that. There's some guitars that are a little bit spiky sounding. It might be those tappy guitars. That's the only thing.
tune-wise.
No, in terms of the sound is a little bit.
Okay.
Those are filtered. I know they are filtered somehow. Why do I always push the wrong button? I think that's the only thing that's bugging me. Oh, that's a Trident 8. Why did I ever buy that? That's a flanger, I think. No, what is that? Ah, no, that's an EQ. Yeah, screw that. Let's use something else. That was probably something I bought new and really had to use, and then it was pointless. That's already better.
Yeah. That's terrible.
I think it needs to be a little bit clearer
Yeah.
because it's a kind of hook.
But what EQ do I use? I'm using the Mark IV because den mag ich. I know some shit.
We used that one a lot in Neon for No One. Remember?
This one?
Yeah.
No,
Really not?
no, we didn't have that.
Okay. But the interface is pretty.
That's the bit that didn't sound good.
So let's put it on.
Hi.
I had to come over in my sleeping clothes.
People can see you in your sleeping clothes, that's fine. Sorry, I couldn't answer your message.
He said sexistically.
Hey, cat! Why are you wearing a Studio Shamil shirt? Are you trying to be all like, hello, Michelle, hello?
He wants to show me his
Don't
pee-pee.
jump.
Why did I didn't read what? He wrote a limerick. I didn't read it.
Sorry.
Hey, Davey. Davey is the best.
Sucuk.
Sucuk. Extra cheese.
Auch. Dreimal Sky.
Sogar der Andersmacher.
Ja.
Macht diesmal anders als sonst.
Murph
Mach das mal
wants
den
some
anderen.
sucuk too.
Andersmacher, Henkelmacher.
Murph?
Einmal mit extra Käse oder ihr alle.
Alle.
Nee, ich nicht. Sonst esse ich ja nur ein Stück statt zwei.
Stimmt, nee, dann nehme ich auch.
Oh.
Ich nehme schon. Mal ist egal. Was du jetzt aufgeschrieben hast, keine Ahnung.
Ich wollte gerade hier noch hin, damit ich mal Ruhe habe. Hier hinten seid ihr ja noch lauter.
Okay, dann gehe ich mich schnell.
Thank you. What are you eating?
I don't know.
They're paying, so take something really expensive.
I don't eat meat.
Oh, and a little salad, please. A Beilagen salad.
Can I also have a Beilagen salad?
Beilagen salad.
I want also a Beilagen salad.
Zweimal.
No onions.
Wird der Rafa das auch haben wollen?
I don't know.
Yes. Think so.
Irgendwie. Oh,
And tell me how much it is altogether. Then I will PayPal it.
Ja, die bringen das doch eh hierher, muss in der Tür sein.
Oh, I don't have any cash.
Then I have cash and then you PayPal me.
Okay.
What are you doing with my cat?
Make a purr.
Was ist denn mit Apple? Achso.
Thank you, Michiel. That is so kind of you. Michiel donated money for Zayford's co-producer credits. Okay, let's export that as...
Jeezy, you are so hairy, he said.
I think that song's gonna be awesome. The chorus is killer. So I'm gonna save that as...
And finally, a song with a 4/4 phrasing on a 6/8. You know what I mean?
Yep. November 2019. So we're gonna go and actually put that in a different location.
For example, the rooftop.
No, we're gonna do a backup of the project because so that we have everything the way that it's supposed to be. Gonna put that here. We're gonna put that on the new CLC. We're gonna make a folder called. What's that thing called?
Far Horizon.
Far Horizon
Not
2019.
Not Fart Horizon. Don't know how that happened.
Hello. Safety wavy, come here.
Is this your serious?
Mm.
Hier doch mal.
Say what's the best cat ever?
Yeah.
Zayford stand.
Well, if the drummer cannot play real drums in the studio, then he just plays with a cat. Simple.
Symbol
Someone,
Symbol.
someone
Symbol.
Yeah.
I think it was symbol. It was meant to be simple.
Hör mal auf, die ganze Zeit an deinem Gimbal rumzuspielen.
But sometimes you need those kind of little fragrances, like when you hit a cat and then... like for a 4 or a 1.
Your fragrance, your rules.
Yeah.
Mixes. Far Horizon.
Part of the percussions.
Instrumental.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Never mind.
Exporting. Best thing in frame is the cat.
The cat isn't in frame anymore, unfortunately. There is no camera pointing at the cat right now. Do you think that the cat knows that? And then went there because it knew it wouldn't be filmed?
Michiel's asking why you're drinking German beer when there's still Belgian beer.
As a matter of fact, I was standing down there and grabbed the
Don't answer
wrong
the question.
one.
It's a...
But honestly, a good Belgian beer downstairs that doesn't actually taste like cherry or
I'm gonna
something in
go
that
pee.
direction.
I don't know about beer. I know about peeing.
Oh, you creepy creature.
Welcome to another episode of Cats and Music.
That's really cool.
We're here with our producer, Seyfort. And he, is it a he?
Bought the drums instead of programming them.
Yeah. Not very talkative today.
I think he has his reasons.
This is why we're still producing this record, because we're just our producer's just licking himself all the time.
So, Michiel doesn't really want to answer my Belgian beer question.
Oh, Michiel, I wanted to point out that I read Leslie's house while he was doing some kind of auction stuff, and I was editing the videos for the 42 Gear Street. So we got used to each other, and we got romantic a little, I'd say. And then he left all of a sudden. So
Stop downloading porn. How did Schalke Dortmund end?
0-0, 0-0.
It ended like the Hornberger shootout.
Oh, the stream is lacking a little. Yeah, he's our new producer, and he's licking himself all the time, like you do.
You're fired.
Seyfort?
At least he
Do
doesn't
the-
pretend to be
Do the
producing.
same, and we continue.
Plus, he was okay with recording live drums. It's nothing personal. It's just we've got the feeling that he appeals more to our general requirements.
He's got more hair
Definitely. In the right places, at
in the
least.
right spots. Yeah.
I wanna name a couple of brands, not because they've actually none of these people have paid me anything, but because I think we should shout them out. Come here.
Yeah, but I don't know why the stream is apparently going down
I don't know.
quality-wise at the moment.
Is it? I don't know. I have no idea. Hopefully it's coming back.
Yeah.
Want to point out as you can see right here, bullet cable.
right here.
I always thought that coily cables are completely ridiculous. This is what Gearman Dude uses, and bullet cable, well, the distributor sent me 2 of these. Ow! Cat's biting my finger.
But this cat can also bite those cables, and nothing would happen. That's the point.
You go away, you devil animal.
what? He's really nice.
I had one very traumatic experience
That was itchy.
with a cat jumping up. Is it
There's
that
another
one?
cat back there, yes.
No, I think the one that jumped on me died.
No,
shortly
no,
afterwards.
no, no, he's still
He's still around. The devil cat.
Okay, don't fight. Seyfort, be nice to Marvin. Get it? Seyfort and Marvin. Get it? Get it? We also have a Mr. Dent.
That's really cool. Yeah, well, Mr. Dent was around for quite a while,
Yeah.
right? Or was it the first one?
I think Marvin wants to go
Well, then-
outside. Is anyone gonna let Marvin outside?
Of course.
So bullet cable. I always thought that coily
Should I
cables are
go both?
very stupid. Yeah, if they want to go out. Bullet cable. I always thought that coily cables are stupid.
But they aren't.
Well, what I like about them is when they're on the floor, like
They are very coily.
this one right here, they actually retract,
To a very small.
and it's actually kind of neat. And it used to be that coily cables, because of some electrical physical thing, don't sound as good because they conduct something or
Okay.
something. But that's not the case anymore. And look at these big ass plugs right here on this thing. And these are like $39 or something, which is actually kind of cool.
What happens if you mash up a lot of coily cables. Are they easier to untangle than regular cables?
Probably. You probably don't want to try that.
Well, because I'm asking because I think it's kind of everyday stuff for every.
It's a very good point. If you had several of these and they were,
Musician-
oh god, that would be horrible.
Because I'm terrible with cables. I have no idea how to.
But you don't have to wind them up or anything because
Yeah.
look, it's literally a ball.
Yeah, that's a good thing to start with because the thing is,
It's
the
literally-
moment you start winding them up, they get knots everywhere, and I don't know where they came from.
And
in the
this
first place.
is,
They don't twist in themselves.
it's also look
the
wise. It's also the look. If you're on stage with something like this is like for an indie band or pop rock thing. If you play metal, you don't have a fucking coily cable.
Unless it's black and you don't really see it. But then again, why not just take this wireless stuff?
Yeah.
Don't have
But I
any
thought I
cables.
was always against them, and this is actually kind of cool. And I'm starting to like
Playback.
it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think this would appeal to me because I'm terrible at the moment there are two cables on stage. Trust on me to tangle them.
oh yeah. I also want to say thanks to Andy. I think his name is Andy from Green Carrot Pedals. You would know.
GCP.
He sent me the Comfortably Plum. Comfortably Plum.
Is it a Pink Floyd?
It is.
pedal?
Yeah.
I think it's
Someone said he's got another dick in the wall pedal, but I don't think that is actually. I think Murph said that. I don't think that's actually a pedal.
Another dick in the glory
But
hole.
you can't see that. But this is actually my logo colors exactly.
Where does the writing font come from?
I have no idea.
Oh, you should think about applying this to everything you do because you and your writing is kind of ridiculous.
What are you talking about? The point is, someone.
I think the point is with 100k you should
they have in the class.
rebrand
Why?
because it's time for something new.
No, it's a brand for a reason.
McDonald's changed its fucking logo to a big yellow M.
So you want my logo to be a big yellow M?
I know, but what about a big yellow E for HP?
That's just stupid.
Or an H, or a P, or
You
an
can also-
HP next to each
you
other.
can also
Big
turn
and
the golden
yellow.
M from McDonald's a little bit to the left, and then you have a golden E.
Oh, yeah, that is really cool. Would there be copyright issues if you just turned around the
I don't think so.
good
I don't
question.
think so at all.
You could always argue it's a whole new letter.
So I'm trying to shout this out. Thanks, Andy.
42M.
Someone pointed this out on Facebook that this
McPolly's.
pedal exists. And I wrote, hey, this is very cool. Send me one and I'll make a review for you. So he sent me one and he's getting a free review because it's my logo colors. Apparently this is a big muff and then some other thing that blows up things. So it's probably not my type of pedal, but
And
fine.
probably the color thing was just a coincidence and this guy is getting the free review because...
It was a total coincidence. He didn't do this because of my channel. He just... the colors are... If you could see the colors, which you can't, they are beautiful. And then I think Konstantin's name, I met him at Mannheim, sent me these two things.
That's minimalistic.
Which are actually... all the stuff is
Which
black.
don't do anything, but are very small.
All of the stuff is black with red on it. That's the only thing that has something else.
And blue.
That's the only thing that has something else. That's what I'm saying. It's all red and black. His design is
Ah,
very minimalistic. But it's kind of cool. So this...
So you say everything is red and black apart from
This.
the two things that you are showing us because this is just
He
black.
has Shut up! He has tons of products. He makes looper switches
Not
for
as he
pedal
knows
boards.
about colors, but
Well, here's the thing. Red
Let
and
me
black
explain to the people
happen
what
to
this
be the
does.
two colors that I'm
Shut your
expert at.
trap over there. This is a cool pedal.
This is not red or black. Trust me.
Shut your trap. If you have a pedal board and you put this on the side of your pedal board, wire the pedal board in, give it 9 volt, give it in and out, your signal chain will just go through this. But at any point in time, you can easily plug in a pedal and add it to the pedal board, and then it'll be in the chain. You know what I'm trying to say? You have a pedal board, it's all wired up, but you want to, in one position of the pedal board, play around with, I bought a new pedal, I want to integrate it into the board. With this on the board, you can easily do that. It'll just chain the signal through. It's a one looper thing. Very cool, and I think it's dirt cheap. And then this is way cool. This is a expression favorite switch. So the way this it sends an expression signal to your pedal that has expression input. Usually you have an expression pedal, okay?
Okay, yeah.
To go, let's say, delay time here, delay time here.
Yeah.
Now, this simply has two settings.
Okay.
So, for a song, you have two presets. So, instead of having an expression pedal and trying to find the settings, you could have a little bit of reverb mix, a lot of reverb mix,
Okay.
and then you just switch between two preset
I
settings.
see.
And all it does, it sends expression signal to your pedal. So it could be two delay times, it could be two mix settings, it could be
Distortion level?
whatever the pedal allows to be expressioned. Because depending on the pedal, it does different
Okay.
things. But instead of using expression pedal, which is clunky and big on the pedal board,
And how will this thing know which pedal to control?
it's plugged into that pedal.
Okay.
It's plugged directly into the expression input on the pedal.
I see. So it's not in the chain,
No,
but
no.
it's
It's
kind
for-
of a
it's
side,
for-
a
it's for the
side
one
chain.
pedal.
Okay.
So you have to
And
add-
and the cool thing is, imagine you just switch between two delay times or mix setting.
Yeah.
Especially with mix setting, like you want a really big delay, you go click, and then you want to go back to small. This is really cool, and I think this is actually more practical than using an expression pedal to go between the two settings.
Well, but what is an expression pedal good for anyway? If what I'm thinking when I think of an expression pedal is detail, but if it just switches between one setting and another,
No, you can have a sweep, of course, but if you have to
Oh,
hit,
but then it's very unreliable, right?
if the sweep, for example, is the full range of the mix knob, then it's kind of tough to hit a specific kind of a
Absolutely,
mix.
that's what I was saying.
Yes.
So if you have specifically timed delays, this would be
This
a
would
very
be
good
much
thing.
better. If the expression pedal is actually the full sweep, then hitting one of these two settings is guesswork.
That's
because
it.
so this actually allows you to do different
But are there
things.
people who actually do delay time with expression pedals and rely on this unreliability?
I don't know. You could of course do this sweep the delay time, which gives you the woo sounds.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. You with a pedal, you do something different than this. But let's say you go to volume. This is great. There's just two presets. So I think this could be way cool. I'm definitely going to use that in some videos and show this instead of an expression pedal. Way cool. So moving on. That was
without those pedals.
without those pedals. I just wanted to say thanks to the people.
Okay, moving on.
Just wanted to say thanks to the people who
Mas
sent
was
them to
anders.
me. So,
How
gonna-
about waterfalls?
that's really old. Let's see.
Oh, I don't know. Just
Wait.
you're telling me.
Apparently, Peter is coming at 8.
That's really cool.
Oh, you better bring some coke and bitches.
As he usually does.
I'm gonna write him. This is Katzen music, by the way, the guy that's always in the chat. You better bring some coke and bitches. Hitches.
And he actually, I think it's a lot to ask, but he actually could stop by the gas station and get us a pack of cigarettes. I'm going to pay him.
Please tell him that's coming from you.
I'm starting the message with Rafa here.
Hey, Cheddar Man. So, we're gonna try
Oh wait.
waterfalls.
Oh, maybe this this long one with that ostinato motive in it. You know what I'm
The
talking
G-spot?
about? The G-spot was it the G-spot?
Let's
this
open
requires work.
open waterfalls.
Yes, because Waterfalls is, we can do the same as we did with Far Horizon
Yeah.
and Waterfalls,
Okay,
because the
yeah,
other one
yeah.
is just too...
That was the G-spot.
unfinished
Okay,
yet.
good.
That was the G-spot.
Actually, I think the other one is not unfinished. I think the other one we shouldn't even touch.
Ah, different world.
What is different world? Is that the one?
That's different world, oh? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Waterfalls, I don't know how many years we actually moved around.
and how many years we have it in the live set.
That's a great song that I hope loads. Nope, it crashed Cubase.
But it didn't crash Cubase the other day.
I'm not sure about that.
I think we
We'll
opened
listen to it,
everything
yeah,
and we're very
we'll
happy.
listen to it.
And we said, let's go crazy and pick out the one that we know was the longest on your hard drive.
Let's see
and
if I
it's still
can.
open.
Yeah, let's see if I can open it. If it opened last time, it doesn't open now.
The autocorrection made Kriegsrecht out of my Kriegsten. Geld, Kriegsrecht natürlich.
Was sagt das?
Michiel, the black and white brand logo. Yeah, I can totally. It reads Legos. That reads Legos, Michiel. That is when you have several Legos, then you say Legos with an S on it. Lego S. You can even see that's how they're writing it in the original font.
Did you actually have an argument about that?
Is it legal to show that Lego? That Lego.
Wait. Rafa is asking if we actually had an argument about that. I'm gonna go into a little chat here.
The one that says Mark Zuckerberg's friends. But I think where's
This is
that coming from?
This is all about you don't say Legos. Then
But
he
somebody-
sends me angry Sasha Grey.
But somebody had to have. You said Legos before.
Yeah, and then
Why
he's
would
like,
you have
it's
done that?
because I'm like, oh, I like Legos.
But you can't because it's not a thing.
It clearly is a thing. Look at it. It's right. It's
I'm
right
totally
there.
with you.
It's right there. Look at it. Actually, I'm pointing at Rafa's balls right now. But I mean, I'm saying it's right there. So this is actually from a video that I edited where I'm saying, oh, this is kind of like Legos. Just for Michiel.
Oh my god.
So let's try this again.
From 15.
Yeah, but this is 15 and this is 15.
I bet they're older ones.
Should I try this again? I try to open this again, but I mean, if it crashes, it crashes. Nope. Doesn't work.
Damn.
Then try the day earlier.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Well, we could find out right away because we could go into the live stream from last session and find out what we opened and what we didn't. But
Thank you, Rafa. $5 for thank you, Rafa. The funny thing is, I get the $5.
yeah, the funny thing is
I know
we've
that.
decided to invite Henning for dinner, knowingly, or knowing that he's going to get all the money that is coming in tonight.
Nope.
Fuck.
Oh, that's going to be interesting, actually.
So,
What about Bitter Life?
no. We have to have waterfalls.
Ah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Then a version earlier.
There is no version.
There was version 7.5.
I don't understand why it's now not working. Let's try another one, but what we have to do with waterfalls, I just want to see if another one opens. We'll have to rebuild it, because I can get... I'll show you what we can do, but let me see. Surrender? I don't know. Let's try Bitter Life. I know... Bitter Life. Oh, Bass.
Bitter Life, der Bass muss ficken.
Why is it crashing? That worked last time.
Did you have an unusual update in the last couple of weeks? Well, it's been a while, right? It was August.
I know these things opened.
Yeah, one of the two definitely did.
Yeah, that's the Maybach. I don't know the Yamaha SA2200. The Eastman is a killer guitar, I know that. So why doesn't this work? It's very strange.
That's 1 year older, right?
I don't know.
That's from
They all didn't work. There's a problem with Cubase. I couldn't even open things from last year.
But yeah, we're
Kiko's very clever.
we're making it kind of easy
But
as we go
Kiko is
along.
very clever.
He sure is. Kiko, you are very close, and you're still missing one of the recent ones.
There's one.
So this is working, and this is surrender. So what I'm gonna do is, right now I'm gonna do backup.
That's the Polish version.
We didn't okay the chat either. I don't know who it was. Probably Sonia.
Sonia, don't okay the chats that start with fuck and have the song names. It's definitely some kind of plugin that crashes these things.
Kiko, we might help you by saying that it was one of the first live streams that you can still watch.
Maybe you should think about the thumbnail of this episode.
I'm thinking of another song then.
No, it's just about the
Yeah, but I'm not.
imagination. The thumbnail of this episode.
Oh, so you are missing another song as well, and I was
Okay, could be.
clearly missing one.
Let's make sure people know what's going on. So if you're in Germany and you want to go to Musikpark Leipzig, you can win tickets right here. 3 sets of 2.
As it
Clearly states.
clearly states on the perfectly crafted advert that Henning placed in the video. Oh, it's so terrible. 3 available. Come on, you can do better. Purple People. Yes, we've got Purple People as well. Will Purple People work?
It opened.
Cool.
I'm gonna try waterfalls again. There might be something in waterfalls. I don't know what. Some kind of plugin that it doesn't like. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so that means we gotta rebuild waterfalls. Great. So,
It could have been worse. It could have been a song we had no idea about. I think Waterfall is pretty fresh in my memory, at least.
question is, do we have the tempo?
We have everything you need.
What?
We have everything in our minds right now. I think you can rely on very good reconstruction from our side.
So no, I mean,
And I still have a we have a version in the Dropbox of waterfalls.
I have a mix. So what I want to do now is, do we have a default? The new CLC default files. Wait, it said something default. Patiently look good. Art. Here. The new CLC default. We'll take that. Now I can import all the files from waterfalls. I don't have the mix, which sucks,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure
I don't think you can.
I can't even open the default file. There's something fucking wrong with Cubase, and I would have to call stupid Cubase people, and they've been very not helpful the last couple of years.
I am Marty V. Just keep me, please, updated about the quali in Mexico. Thanks.
Michiel is actually offering help with updates.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, correct. We were watching the Italian Grand Prix together. But don't say Henning
Yeah.
on his event.
Is it when you were supposed to work for him for free?
No.
Is it
Yeah.
during your supposedly unpaid work?
I did it for this here.
And Andon, I'm going to definitely remember the word tempo for a new song. It's an interesting approach to have the title, first of all. It's going to be a fast song, I suppose. Or a very slow one.
Were we thinking about the same song that is missing?
No.
I was thinking about the song which was great.
Very great in the
Live.
live, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But you...
I found out yours, but you didn't find out mine.
Correct.
Look more, hey. Wait, hey. She's erased it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The people,
Now, got
the
it.
people can, from louder trees, the forest not see.
That's a funny sound. We should record that. Oh, yeah. Correct. Like,
Has there been an answer from Custom Musik?
Das war nicht die Pizza, das war der Anne.
Der Anne.
Salat.
oh, it's a lot.
Hi.
Lass mich schreiben. This is extremely annoying.
Schön, dich wiederzusehen. Hi. Na, alles klar?
Immer ein bisschen reduziert.
Ja, sehr reduziert. Ja, die anderen sind ja nicht da. Ich weiß ehrlich gesagt gar nicht, was sie machen.
Karl hat einfach
Hello?
keinen Bock.
Carol hat einfach sich ein neues Computerspiel gekauft.
Und der Henning wird, glaube ich, gerade
Hello?
voll gekotzt.
Ich suche die falsche Kamera, wie immer.
Da.
Hallo?
Nee, da. Da. Was suchst du denn?
Hello?
Wow. Yeah, so the question is, I just
Hat dich meine
open.
Nachricht noch erreicht?
Nein.
Nein, hat sie nicht. Macht nichts. Oder beziehungsweise Hennings Nachricht von mir geschrieben. Macht aber gar nichts. Das kriegen wir gleich selber noch besorgt. Und das Wort Kriegsrecht sollte eigentlich Kriegster heißen.
Ja, schon.
Aber die Autokorrektur wollte was anderes.
Murph is pretty cool. I think Murph gets special points.
How could people miss that one song?
Yeah,
Like those two, but those
Smurf-
specific one.
Memphis got even with the Japanese bonus track, he is.
I know what song you mean, and I can't think of it right now. Ah, okay, now I know what. Yeah. The song that the whole album is about.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, I was thinking of this one, the one that was.
The one that rhymes with life is life, na 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 na.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, and I can clean that out, and then we can try to load waterfalls into that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but this is now. What song?
We need to eat some.
Yeah, and you can play the people now an old video so that they can
We'll do that.
freshen up their memories.
Maybe the concert again,
Concert?
like the show we did here.
As
Before we
as
started
if I
recording.
know where that is.
Don't call it content.
Bitch slap. Don't call it Christ.
Don't call it Christi. Lecker, da ich Achtung, bleib Christi. Don't call it Christi. Tillmanns Oblaten.
Tillmanns Obladi.
Da müssen wir noch mal was draus machen, ich sag's dir. Das kennt zwar inzwischen kein Mensch mehr. Tillmanns Schnitzel.
Ich habe mal auf einer Messe gearbeitet und neben uns war der für Gutfried und neben uns war der Stand von Tillmanns Toasty. Und die haben einfach die ganze Zeit Schnitzel getoastet und haben es an Leute gegeben. Ich habe die Obelix immer angestellt hinten an der
I don't know where they are.
Das ist das erste Mal, wo du dich mit Bart gesehen hast, weil du dir irgendwann mal einen aufgeklebt hast. Oh, könnte ich eigentlich mal stehen lassen.
I don't have them. They
Nein,
are
du
on.
bist als
They
Kind
are
schon
on
in den
4.
Schnitzeltopf gefallen.
We're going to session. Let's go to session number 1, maybe, huh?
Ja. Hello, Exy. My sweetest friend. Hello.
We'll just eat something and we'll be right back.
I don't think it's a word.
Oh.
And we'll double that. Ah, with open E. I fucked up the last thing. Fucked it up again. How am I playing this? That's how I'm doing it. We have to, I think I might need a separate group for Rafa's guitar. Yep. For that. So I need another group. Group. There we go. We call that Rafa Guitar. Here we go. And they get the same thing as this. There we go. But now they're not fighting about this with the same compressor. Okay. So for Anden, if he's still there, where's the Hackstrom? Which Hackstrom? That Hank had? Hank's Hackstrom that he had.
Oh, the guitar.
So listen, the part that we did earlier, this one, is now really just making sure that the notes that we want to stand out from the part that I just played, this one. We have that really clean with effect on it. If I put that much effect on the rhythm guitar, it just wouldn't work. It's just total mud. So those two together should form one part. So they're not individual parts. They are all parts that work together, and technically that's a unison part. Those two are octaves, and then this is just doubled. Actually, it's not, because we have this thing with the high E in here. So they're all doing the same thing, and they have to be seen as one part. It would be the same thing as saying in an orchestra, you know, you can't have 70 people playing different things. Well, they're not. So, Mervelicious, thank you. Well, we will be doing this more often because we're doing a whole album, apparently. Spring Reverb Power Bongos? No, Bozo, do not put that idea in Hank's head.
Already done.
So the Hackstrom, which one? The one that Hank had? That just arrived. I put that in the other
Silver
room.
one.
Huh? The silver one.
Should I bring it?
We can try it.
Come on, just because it's...
Well, on this song we already have our guitars, but we can try it on
looks
another song.
boutique.
It looks boutique. It really doesn't, but it's a cool guitar. It's a guitar from the people from Ghost.
The second chorus have 2 times.
Yep, it'll just repeat. But
In the original,
okay,
in the original, I don't make only.
might be too
but
much.
Yes, I think
Because that's what Rafa's guitar is doing,
Yeah.
and I love that
Exactly.
you're doing the open thing.
Yeah.
Because that really opens it up.
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay.
that a beautiful piece of guitar?
Ah,
It is pretty cool.
Especially when
Silver
I'm
notes.
behind it.
Of course, when you're behind it. We'll try that on another song.
But there's something even more delicious in this house because the food arrived.
Oh, the food arrived.
Yes.
So use the mimic. No, I don't. A, I don't have the mimic anymore, and B, when we're tracking, we're actually double tracking because that's just the way you do it. A, because it's more fun, and B, it's better. Without fake double tracking. So that means we eat, so you guys have to give us a few minutes to eat, but you can watch us eat. We'll sit back there and talk shit about you guys.
Hey!
Someone needs to switch to the right cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Any idea how to do this?
Like the wait, where is it? Couch number 1.
Pizza with döner meat from the döner animal.
I would have killed to like watch some bands work in the studio and see the creative process. Imagine you could get that from like your favorite band. Not that you guys are anyone's favorite band, but I'm saying, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see if I put the mic like this. Hello.
I need a little besteck.
That's in Le Schublade, oben rechts.
What's Besteck cutlery, right?
Yes. Oh, jemand hat Dönerpizza bestellt.
Ja.
Auch geil. Mach ich normalerweise.
From the döner animal.
I thought about it, but I ordered cold fries now.
Cold fries.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's always the same. You pay for spinaci and you get olives.
Olives are nice.
What are you people?
Oh yeah.
Es ist lustig, dass in the live chat here, it's always saying 45, so it's not updating that. So I'm very happy.
45 studios.
No, Hey, why are people going away? Come on, we're just eating. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where's the camera?
Someone put
There.
something green into my dinner platter. What's up?
I need a fork. A fork, not too far.
Where's Leslie? Well, she doesn't want to hang out with us or be on camera.
Anyone else a fork or cups?
Oh, no.
Was that a yes or was that a that's way too hot?
Hot.
Thank you.
I can see myself, I can see burning myself in the past.
You that bozo.
Looks better than Domino's.
Oh, it goes nichts über Dönerpizza.
Who wants to eat at Domino's if you have Weilburger Kebabhaus around?
Yeah.
Sucuk ist auch gut.
Ja, wollen wir ein Stück tauschen?
We have to meet in the middle, I don't trust you.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Sucuk pizza is the shit, man.
Oh. Food porn.
So many
Not
onions.
Food porn. Food porn.
Katzen, sagt guten Appetit.
So much onion.
Danke, Katzen.
That's gonna be fun later.
Hey Mo, what you doing? How are you?
Where's Rafa?
Eating.
Eating.
It's definitely changing the dynamic a bit of when people are watching.
Mhm.
But
Mm-hmm. Just your feedback.
But that's the thing, getting direct feedback on decisions,
Cool.
because then it's not just 5 people in the room,
A
then
good
it's like
feedback.
another 83 people you can ask.
That's great.
And I mean, people are part of this production. Somehow.
And when people are saying, oh, that's totally cool, then we know it's the right
Cool.
part. Now, are those 83, 84 people buying the album? That's what I want to know.
They stream it.
They stream it.
But
Right.
do it on Apple Music. No commercial. Apple Music.
What am I doing with my life? I can't tell that you're watching some people eat pizza. It's a valid question.
Mm-hmm.
Mo hat nur Toast. Hey Mo, du hast Toast? Mo, check this out. Mmm. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Mmm. It's so much better than toast. Oh my god, look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Now eat it. Oh, this is too bad. There is this.
Analog cheese.
It's digital cheese. Come on.
What's that? A veggie pizza?
Ew, olives. Ew.
Oh.
Hey, das geht gar nicht.
I take one.
That's a bad cut.
Without eating.
This must be the highlight of the internet. 80 people watching 4 people eat. Exciting times. Yes? Yes.
Is there someone out there who could maybe edit some kind of best of this section, this eating section? That would be nice.
That's true, Alex. Your pizza in Ibbenbüren was ridiculous. I was with Alex at Musikproduktiv Hausmesse, and we went to a, what was it, like a Döner Italian something place? They had everything. And I ordered some pasta, and he ordered a pizza, and it was cheese, like half a meter of cheese.
Oh.
And it was
Nice.
just, I looked at him like, what? Ah! And he bit into it, and he had an orgasm. He just came.
Yeah.
It was that
Okay.
good. So I don't care about going back to Musik Produktiv, but I will because I'm eating there every night during that show. Das ist mehr ein Praktikum hier. Alles angucken, nichts anfassen und Fresse halten. Unbezahlbar.
Nice comment.
Hmm. What's for dessert? That is a good question.
More pizza. Alter. Zwischendurch. He's breathing it.
Well, timing-wise, we're good because other than a couple of guitars and bass, we're done with that song. Vogelfutter, sagt der Mo. Hey, Vlad's here. Well, hello, Vlad. You came to the eating part.
That's the Finn, right?
Yeah.
I can talk to him in Finnish.
Go for it.
At some point, maybe.
I only know Ixi Köksi. Say Ixi?
Yksi, kaksi, kolme. Yes. That's 1, 2, 3.
Not in the butt?
Not in the butt.
Exactly the same.
You need to know that. You need to know that in every language. Or, no, not that whole. It's important to know that in many languages. When you're hearing it or when you want to say it. Very important. A good song.
Oh.
It is, indeed.
Glaube ich, die Rache. Was die Jacken gefangen?
And after this, you guys can watch us sleeping, I think.
We'll have the cameras on all night.
Hm?
Was die Jacken getan?
In dem Raum da hinten. Links und dann rechts.
I have this stuck in my head. Because it's 2 notes. I think Rafa should sing that. That's a good hook.
How again?
Goes I think that's a good hook.
Yeah.
The sad thing is that probably would make it a bigger hit because it's so fucking stupid. I mean, what was the biggest hit of last year? Something about shark?
Shark? Shark?
Mama shark, baby shark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
One of the biggest hits, right?
How many billion hits did that have on YouTube? And
Much.
then did
Way
you
too
see
much.
James Corden? Late Night with James Corden, because he invited, I think it was Ariana Grande or some like major like stars, and they actually performed. And Justin Timberlake, I think, was there, and they performed. No, it was can't remember. He sings opera, kind of, not opera
Sings
stuff.
opera.
No, can't remember. But I mean, like, mega pop star guys, and they performed with the piano. They performed Baby Shark. It was funny, but I mean, shit like this. So I'm thinking, Rafa, we just changed the song. It's gonna be day day diddle day day diddle day day diddle day day.
And then we should send it to that Tonight Show.
Yeah. Ask me.
Forcing them
Yeah.
to let it play by Justin Bieber and
Just people go day day diddle day day.
Justin Tim Bieber.
Justin Timberlake.
My daughter sees father on the TV, and
kind of sad because you ladies, usually when you come here, it's like, let's get out of the house, let's hang with the guys and be, you know, pigs and stuff. They can actually, they can actually follow you. What happened to Rafa?
Maybe.
Everyone's saying there's no beer. You guys have beer. They're just not drinking it. Live eating session. Where's exactly, Mervo? Where's Rafa? See which tube amp reheats a slice of pizza the quickest.
Much food. Wow.
I should stop eating, but it's so good.
Yes. Same.
Should have written Richard. For sponsorship.
Did it. Good. Can we do a cappella version?
Of course we can.
I do
I'm here.
did.
I'm here, come on. We can do everything. Everything's stupid.
Can you guys eat faster? I'm sorry! We're hungry!
We have to eat.
You're from Hungary?
I'm not from Hungary.
I am thirsty. Ich bin Donnerstag. Make sure to use the fuzz pedal now, okay? And it's my man. He knows shit about ruining a song.
I vaguely recall beer. I really want to eat another slice, but you guys won't let me.
My girlfriend's watching us while sitting in the bathtub.
Can we watch her while she's sitting in the bathtub?
That's what I asked her.
I think it would only be fair.
Yeah.
She said no.
That's not
Surprisingly.
quid pro quo, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you guys something to drink.
I also need something to drink.
My wife watched the whole time.
Henning,
My wife is making music. I think I didn't know.
there's a viewer who made a point.
What?
Laura makes music? Where?
What?
Laura.
Yeah.
She got drum lessons today.
Drum
Drum
lessons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Starts playing drum. I want to start playing drum.
Mute that bozo made a point. He asked for fuzz drums.
Cool, we have a new drummer. Yeah.
Bring in the
I think
fuzz.
she's much better than
Bring in the fuzz to the Champions League. That's pretty much it. A fuzzy bass drum.
Could be cool. Not for that music though.
That's so correct. Hier ist mal und Geige.
Good, good.
Okay. Oh, Mo said I have to wash my hands before I touch guitars. When people are watching, it's no fun.
Always the same.
Much food then.
I feel observed.
You are observed.
Coincidentally.
So,
Still 80 people's watching. Very nice.
I'm gonna get so much shit for that. If Michelle's watching, he's throwing up right now. So,
Time for a nap.
not time for a nap, we're working.
Someone has to switch the camera.
We need the same guitar, I think.
For, what are we doing?
The C part.
We wanted to do the hits.
Yeah,
I think-
definitely. Where's the chorus? Hello.
Da war noch nicht mal ich da.
I'm sorry that I loaded
Das war die erste,
a session where we were eating. So you could see us eat and then also eat. So, we're back. What I need to do now is save this under something else. Save as, we'll save this here for now. Empty it. So this is kind of a session where I now erased everything. I need to make sure that there's no residual automation because I want to copy things on here. I kill that. Left and right.
Dann weiß ich so, was vorbereitet ist.
Henk, hol noch ein Feuerzeug, sicherheitshalber. Weißt du noch, wie ein kleinwüchsiger Türsteher heißt?
Okay. So,
Ah ja, wie nennt man einen kleinwüchsigen Türsteher?
hello.
Sicherheitshalber. Wie nennt man einen
Oh, yeah,
kleinwüchsigen
okay,
Türsteher?
it's not funny. So, what I'm doing now, I need to find out what the tempo is. And for that, we're gonna go and load waterfalls in
Yes, Kiko completed the challenge.
here. Did he?
Yeah.
Kiko, you are officially one of the winners of the tickets to the Music Park.
We've just okayed your answer. That means you're in.
So, Kiko, please send an email to was it crazystuff@hennypolly.com?
Yep.
Send an email to crazystuff@hennypolly.com with your name.
I don't think it's Anning Manning Marty.
Send an email to crazystuff@anganamanamanamoney. crazystuff@hennypolly.com. What?
I think with his address.
No, just your name and your email address, and the tickets will be at the register when you get there. But make sure I confirm that, and I don't forget, because then you arrive there and then you have tickets. Send me an email, I will confirm it, I will pass it on to the nice people from Music Park. So we have 2 sets of tickets left.
That would actually be a great prank.
Murph
Congratulations.
is working on it, I think. He got it.
Yeah, I think Merv was deserving of the thing all along.
Murph, you also won a set of tickets to Musikpark Leipzig. Next week, 1, 2, 3. I think it's for all 3 days. Let's say you win them for all 3 days because I literally don't know what tickets we get. But I'm going to say you get 3-day passes because otherwise I have to pay for them if it was just 1-day passes. 3-day passes from me to you. Send me crazy stuff at hennypolly.com. With your name, which is Mervyn Phenomenon, and your email.
Which is probably short for
King Kong.
King Kong. But that's short already.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna load. Where's audio? Audio SSD. So, BitLive mixes. mixes here. And we have waterfalls.
Yeah.
That's a guitar practice mix, but I don't care. So I need the tempo.
Do you want to tap or do you want me to tap it?
I know how to tap.
He was so damn lucky that tapping was not an official subject at Berkeley.
How about some trap shotting over there?
That's not too bad.
$148. So we're gonna go 148. Let's see if that's correct by
Checking.
putting that right on a downbeat here. And seeing if it's still on a downbeat back here. No, it's not.
I think we've got some measures that are missing a beat in the middle, so it
Yeah, but
not even then.
nope. So I'm gonna go with
150.
Oh wait, this is
Time and not
Yes.
measures.
so we're gonna
So
go
148 was
probably correct.
probably correct.
It sounds familiar.
At least we are in the middle of a measure, so
It looks about right.
I don't know if we started correctly, to tell you the truth.
I mean, if we start. Oh wait, no, wait. It's wrong here now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We'll put that right there, and now we check.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's how you check that
148
shit.
it is.
148. So
You must be very good at tapping, though.
must be
Which
very-
Henning
you
is
must be
and has always
very
been.
good at some-
Cheers. Good night.
That's not a bad idea. You think that'll work?
I have no
Let-
idea
let-
what
let's
it
see.
means.
That's not a bad idea. I don't think it'll. Well, it's worth a try. I've never tried this. That's a good idea. So, if I now open the project that wouldn't work, right? Waterfalls.
Mm-hmm. Because Cubase is already open.
Yeah, it's gonna ask me whether or not I want to activate
the
it.
project.
And I'm gonna say no. There's waterfalls. So it sees it. It's all there. I can't look at the tempo now.
Which there is no need to.
Why?
Why would you want to look at the tempo if
It's not
everything's there?
activated.
What does that mean? It's not activated.
I can't play it.
But you can copy the individual sections into the.
Yeah,
No idea.
I could copy that track. I can do certain things. The other one is still active with all the plugins
Okay.
and all the stuff.
Okay.
So, but if I close that one now, see this.
That one's gets activated automatically.
The question is, does it then crash?
My guess is yes.
But it's a good try. Marty, you're cool. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna work, but if that works, That'd be cool.
Thanks for nothing.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try. There's something in it. I don't know what it would be. Actually,
Oh, and he says you can now check for faulty plugins. Maybe when not activated, you can deactivate plugins before then.
how can I
activating
now
the
check for
project.
faulty plugins? Where do I do that?
Is that is the deactivated things so that you cannot actually do anything with it?
I don't think you can. I don't know what that was about. So no, Alan, this has nothing to do with restarting the computer. This has been going on for a while. Which means, where did I save that? That's what I'm trying to do, A-69. You need a different name, or at least let me know what I can call you. Where did I save that? Surrender? Ah, under default files, yes. Empty it, there we go. Ask the plugin if it's faulty or not. Kiko. Yeah, it would be nice if that opened. And it opened the other day. I know that.
Yeah, it did. I'm not 100% sure about waterfalls anymore. I was sure. But I was sure that either waterfalls or But Alive definitely opened.
You can call me A minor. Clever.
Not really.
No. What if I called you ASUS4?
It's not the same thing. Totally different function.
Shouldn't you be in bed already? What? Who? So I
Because
can.
he's a minor.
Importieren. Spurarchiv. Spuren aus Projekt. So now I can click on that project.
Spuren aus Projekt, which is German for Spuren aus Project. Oh, by the way, I must tell Hank something when he comes back.
And I just go and grab all of them. See, that works. So now we're gonna go, we didn't have any of the vocals yet. So we kick that, didn't have those, we kick it. Ooh, now it's actually taking the
Automation with
automation
it.
too.
Yeah, cool.
I don't have the automation on the
On the what?
Leslie, stop she can't hear us. Leslie! How loud do I have to yell into the stream? Leslie! Stop flirting with Michiel. I don't have the automation on the group tracks, but I don't care. So that's not that much stuff to work with. I'm okay rebuilding it, that's my point.
Okay.
So now I've got all the tracks that already have all the plugins on it that we should have.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From
Yeah, okay.
from the other project. So technically, actually I can just take these, drag them up here. Why do I always hit the wrong thing? Those, they're going to AG. Oh, interestingly, since it's still named AG because I have my convention, it should work.
What's AG short for?
Acoustic guitar.
Which it isn't.
It actually should be.
Well, we listened to, on Far Horizon, we listened to a thing that was definitely not an acoustic guitar and was on the AG tracks.
If we don't record acoustic guitars, then I record something else on the AG tracks. But if let's see, technically I go to AG. Yes, it's soloed them. That's perfect. One of the only campaign songs with acoustic guitar.
Yeah. Apart from, in my head, from the first album.
So I think we can do some beautiful things here, because it's relatively sparse, but like effect-wise and stuff.
Why are they suddenly talking about pizza Inception when this is something we talked about over dinner, which they technically couldn't hear?
They couldn't hear it, and they had the same idea, because my fans are clever, beautiful people. We were talking about Pizzaception earlier.
Clearly because of the strange video that we made the people watch while eating pizza ourselves.
Clearly.
Oh, that's really, really creepy right now.
So hypothetically, these should be AEGs.
Oh, Mavalicious says you should have read the chat. Well, it was kind of hard reading the chat and eating at the same time. But were you actually, or was the microphone still turned on?
It should be. It should have been off.
And it's not a natural thing to think about.
Oh, totally. It totally is.
But I'm okay with deja vu. I'm okay with picture in picture. I'm not okay with the sudden Inception reference.
Think about this. Who said Pizzaception?
You did.
Okay.
You fuck with the people's heads.
No. I did. So this is my way of thinking. What kind of person watches me on a regular basis? What kind of person can stand my kind of humor and my kind of thinking? Someone that identifies with me. That thinks the same kind of shit that I think. That's those people.
Very, very, very sad thing to say about the world if it's 100,000 people right now.
What do you mean? No,
we're going down the dumps, definitely.
No. The point is, it's not 100,000 people. It's the people in this chat who are the hardcore, beautiful, amazing people. And they think the way I think, which is a beautiful way to think.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, although I presume it's going to be more gentlemen than ladies. I must say that I, on occasion, think of you as sick little weirdos with no private life. But this is the closest I can get to a compliment. That was really, really nice thinking, this whole Inception thing. Was that a compliment or was that a very, very mean thing to say to the people?
No, that...
I think it was an insult. Sorry. I like you all very much.
Beautiful. We've got all the automation. So that's not bad at all. Drums is going to be the only thing.
I of course forgot the lighter.
Let's see. Don't know what that guitar does.
You must have more on the kitchen look. Oder hier.
We can probably do better there. Yeah, Murph, that's what I said, pizzaception.
Yeah, we saw that too. But it's very, very strange to think of, because it hasn't actually got anything to do with the Inception idea.
Everyone says somethingception when there's a thing within a thing.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Is that a recurring? Is that the
People do that all the time.
running gag?
First of all, I watched Inception 3 days ago, but still people say it all the time. When there's a thing within a thing.
I didn't know that there was a recurring running gag.
Yeah, but not. It's a thing people say.
Okay, I can see that, but I didn't know. I honestly didn't know that people say that for things within a thing.
Yeah.
They could have named the whole thing Russian doll or anything.
No,
when there
it's
is
a meme
another
now.
thing.
It's like, instead of saying that, it's like somethingception. You've never heard that?
Never.
Okay.
Okay.
I use it all the time. Everyone, I think.
Actually, I'm much less impressed right now, knowing that it's a thing.
So, let's see what we got here.
And I know that it is the Inception idea. I have seen the movie. I like it as well. But I didn't think that this was a meme.
We're missing the effect that this is going to. This was a beautiful delay.
Yeah.
But I don't care, because I think we can do better and really have this play with a beautiful delay.
I think we have more beautiful delays than we have.
So that's gonna be easy.
In the past.
And now, le drums.
Forget the compliments.
Technically, it should be the same drum kit, actually. Let's see if that actually works.
Good night, Michiel. He's actually leaving.
Michiel!
Come on.
Come on! I mean, come on! Okay, so let's see if we're there.